Saints. My name is Marianne Ushi.
Hi Saints, my name is Jeffrey.
I am Marianne Auta.
I am Bivan Tessy. Hi Saints, my name is Bivan Tessy. This episode is titled, Let's Talk About Real Estate. We'll be talking extensively on real estate. The whens, the what, the house, the where, it's gonna be a roller coaster. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this break. Welcome back, Saints. This is still Catholic Faith Forum. And joining me in the studio today is somebody I'll call a billionaire, even if you don't go agree. But anyway, you see him, bill him. He is Mr. Daniels Nekeche, who is the director of Eket Empire Limited. He also works in partnership with Billionaire Realtor Group, I told you now, BRG, as well as Ace Real Estate Development. He is a certified real estate consultant. Furthermore, Mr. Daniels is a public speaker, an award-winning ambassador for Sweetness Child Innovation, Grow Life Africa, and Horoma International, respectively. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you very
Billionaire.
much.
Well done, sir.
I'm really flattered by that. Thank you.
This your suit gone. Alpha, you go borrow my husband, right?
No, we will apply. Just apply.
No problem, you're welcome.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for wanting to do this with me. I mean, being a certified realtor, yeah, thank you so much. So let's get right into it. What is real estate?
All right. First of all, I want to say thank you to God for giving me such a platform. This is really massive, and I really, really appreciate it. Now, real estate, I would like to define that in two ways. Real estate is a property, a landed property, and every natural resources found in it. This could be trees, rocks, lakesides, and all the rest of that. And on the second hand, real estate investment. So when we talk about real estate, which is the property, there's an investment part of it. Real estate investment is the process of either buying or leasing these properties for the purpose of generating income. And I would have you know, when we talk about real estate, people just tend to say it's just living space. I would have you know that real estate is not just living space. There are different types of real estate. We have the agricultural real estate. We have the industrial kind of real estate. So it is much deeper than just having a sleeping area. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say.
Yes, just a house to move into and all.
We have the educational part of real estate. Now, all these things revolve around real estate. And if you come to do real estate investment with just the mindset of it's building, it's just living areas, you're missing it. Because there is a lot to real estate investment. Take, for example, when we talk about Dangote now in Nigeria, who would think that Dangote would be one of the billionaires recognized around the world?
Africa,
now, he found out that there's an industrial part of real estate, and he went into the industrial part of it by establishing different factories, different companies to cater for human needs. So that's one part of it. Take, for example, I will use Lavender Event Center or Monarch Event Center, for example. These people found the need for event centers in those locations, and they thought that, okay, if we bring in event centers to this environment, people would buy into it. So not just the building. Now, Monarch Event Center, Lavender Event Center, they are making money on instead through their event center. So imagine paying 7 million naira for Monarch Event Center.
How many hours?
And from what I heard, they do per hours. So imagine you're paying such amount of money.
I see why you are a billionaire. Sir, tell us about the basic golden rules in real estate.
All right, first of all, there are 4 golden rules in real estate.
Okay, 4 major.
So I want to talk about patience, research, decision, and average. Now, the thing is, most persons, real estate investment is not a get-rich-quick scheme.
Okay.
So if
Many people get it wrong.
if you have in mind that you want to do real estate because it's a get-rich-quick scheme, you failed. Real estate takes time, just as this property advances and appreciates over time. So, number one, you need to be patient. So, I'll see site examples. Presently, we have properties in Imoti, Ogun State. And last 2 weeks, I was on the site and I made a video and I said, you can build a football academy here. Because we do not have any football academy in Ogun State. And someone said, why would I project building a football academy? That's part of real estate because it is going to generate money for you over time. It may not be now. That's why you need to be patient. And another thing is your decision making. But first of all, before we go to decision, let me talk about research.
Research.
In the world now, we have lots of realtors that are sweet-mouthed. And they want to tell you everything and anything to ensure that you buy that property. So apart from what these realtors tell you, I encourage people to do your own due diligence. I mean, Alausa it's in the heart of Lagos. So you could just drive from anywhere to Alausa and to verify that property. And if you are not in Lagos, I still encourage you to go to any property licensing office in your local government or in your state to verify these properties before you do your payment. And another thing is your decision. Don't base your decision on feelings. A lot of people make mistakes when they base their decision on feelings. The thing I encourage people to do is base your decision on data. What is the information before me?
Data analysis.
Do your data, have your data analysis, present it before you. Don't be that kind of a person who wants to invest in real estate and you're like, because my sister's mother, godfather, sister is selling property, it's no, you've missed it. You get me? So base your decision on data. Then the last one there is the advantage. This property I want to buy, what's the advantage for me? Like I said, yes. Like I said earlier, you need to be patient. So while you are patient, you already, before you even get to the point of being patient, which is the point of purchasing that property, you need to source for the advantage in these places. Now, like I said earlier, yes, Monarch Event Center saw that in where its location is a catching point. And there's nobody in Lagos who would not want to do event in Monarch. So what's the advantage of the property you are buying?
Okay, so there's something called marketing mix in real estate. Please tell us more about it.
About marketing mix in real estate, that is pertained to the company. Because this involves the specific element they have to provide to ensure that these clients or buyers are enticed by what they have. Do you understand? So it's pertaining to the real estate company, just like my company, BRG and Race Development. So what we've done over time is that for each of our properties, we ensure that whatever we are bringing to the open market, it is enticing to the eyes, it is enticing to your mind, because apart from being enticing to the eyes, I can see it and it's so beautiful, but I don't like it. These are two different things.
All right, please hold up. We are going to take the Saint of the Week now, and Marianne is on standby to tell us more about Saint Peter Clever. Don't go anywhere.
Our saint of the week is Saint Peter Clever. Saint Peter Clever was born in 1580 in Catalonia, Spain. As a young man, he joined the Society of Jesus, the Jesuits, and was deeply moved by the suffering of African slaves taken to the Americas. Influenced by his mentor, Father Alonso de Sandoval, he felt a strong calling to help these people, seeing them as children of God, deserving of love and dignity. In 1610, he was sent as a missionary to Cartagena, Colombia, the largest slave trading port in the New World. There, he made a radical vow to be the slave of the slaves forever. Touching. For over 40 years, he dedicated himself to caring for African slaves who arrived in terrible conditions after months at sea. He would rush to the ships before they even docked, bringing food, water, medicine, and comfort to those who were sick or dying. One powerful story tells how Peter Claver entered the filthy, overcrowded cargo of the ships where slaves were chained together in unbearable heat, starving and covered in sores. Now, instead of pulling away in disgust, he stayed with them, washed their wounds, and comforted them, whispering, "We must speak to them with our hands before we try to speak to them with our lips." Deep. He baptized an estimated 300,000 slaves, teaching them about Christ and treating them with kindness when the world saw them as property. Despite his incredible work, Peter Claver faced strong opposition. Many plantation owners and even some fellow Jesuits thought he was wasting his efforts. Just imagine. In his later years, he fell ill and was forgotten by those he had served. I mean, that's the true nature of the world, but it's okay. And so he died in 1654 in loneliness and suffering. But his legacy endured, and in 1888, he was declared a saint by Pope Leo XIII. Today, he is the patron saint of enslaved people, African missions, and racial justice. His feast day is celebrated on September 9. So what does his life teach us? His life teaches us that true service requires sacrifice, every human being has dignity, and love speaks louder than words. And so we pray that our actions show love better than words can. Saint Peter Claver, pray for us.
Thank you very much, Marianne, for that wonderful history about Saint Peter Claver. So back to our discussion, sir. You told us what real marketing mix in real estate is. But do you think, isn't there something called real estate marketing? Could you give us the differences between marketing mix and real estate marketing?
Of course, there are difference.
Okay.
Now, real estate marketing, this is consigning the realtors or the consultant in these companies.
Okay.
It's consigning them, and this entails the strategic ways they want to sell these properties, and it includes through adverts, one-on-one meetings, cold calling, going on a marketing spree, and ensuring that they meet people, maybe going to the marketplaces, the malls, schools, and what have you. Now, that is for them. Okay. But now, for the marketing mix in real estate, it is for the company to ensure that what we are bringing out to you as realtors, it is genuine. And these include the place, the price, the product, and the people you want to reach. Yeah, the people you want to reach is one of it, but not a major part of it. So I'll talk about the place. What location is this property? Presently, we have lots of properties selling across Lagos, Abuja, Asaba, Enugu, Owerri, Kogi, Port Harcourt. I think we've covered about 16 states in Nigeria selling these properties. Now, and I can bet you, and I can tell you that our properties are all in strategic places. So take, for example, I am selling Musafa Prime to you, which is along Imoti Ogun State as well, and it is just on the road. Or I am selling Lekki Aviation to you. Lekki Aviation Town is just on the road on Ibeju-Lekki Expressway, just about 10 minutes drive to the Lekki International Airport. The proposed Lekki International Airport. So this is a place, is a site for it. And when you are seeing it, you are knowing that development is coming to this area as quick as possible. Now we talk about the price. The pricing of properties is done based on the present marketing level in the general market. So for this property, like I said, Lekki Aviation Town, for example, and what is the selling point of properties in this area? Or, for example, I want to sell Comfort Zone in Gwagwalada. What is the selling point in the general market in this area? And I can tell that when the properties you buy facing the road are in a way different from the properties you buy inside, and you cannot compare the price. That's why the company have to do their own marketing themselves to ensure that whatever they're bringing in is not beating someone else's market, it is colliding and it is comfortable. And then we'll now talk about the product. Me, for one, I would like my properties to be catchy. What name are you giving to it? So, for example, now I am seeing Ajagunda property.
Even the name will go make me run.
But first of all, you know, people are enticed by what they see, what they hear. So imagine you are selling Ajagunda property to somebody and then the person is like...
It sounds like one local village name.
So you need to find something that will entice your people to ensure that they get comfortable when they buy this thing. And then the people, who are you reaching?
Yes, your
who
target
are you
audience.
reaching? Who are your target audience? Now, the thing is, in my company, we've been able to draft out the plan where our clients can purchase properties with extended payment plan, which range from 3 months to 8 months. So, irrespective of your class, irrespective of your position, you can own a property. Definitely. You can buy. And gradually...
Don't always think it's too expensive.
It's not always expensive. Of course, in my company, we have properties worth 1.5 million. As we also have properties worth 85 million and 100 million. So it depends. Like I said, the location makes the difference. Yes. So, but it is something that you can spread your balance within a short period of time. Presently, Apex Gardens is selling for 2.5. And I can tell you that if you don't key into it now, in the shortest period of time, you would see that Apex Garden will be selling for 10 million. Who would think that in Ibejuleki, a property will be selling for 100 million, one plot? And I can tell you, we sell by square meters now, not even the complete one plot, 100 by 100 or 100 by 50. So it is appreciating. So the more it appreciates, the more the prices change.
Okay. So we'll go on our KYF break now. But before then, I would ask you this question. When we come back, you're going to be answering. You tell us why you chose real estate. Over to you, Jeff. Tell us more about how we can address an archbishop.
Hi Saints, welcome to another episode of Know Your Faith. I'm Jeffrey, your e-catechist. You guys know me now. And today we are addressing a question that had me thinking too hard at some point. If you call a priest father and a bishop my lord, how do you address an archbishop? Now before I get into it, I hit the streets to find out what you all had to say. And trust me, the answers are something else. Let's roll the clips.
If you call a priest father and a bishop my lord, what do we call an archbishop?
Archbishop, His Grace.
His Grace.
Yes.
Not you feeling like Isaac Newton.
No, it's His Grace. You know they have levels. Right. They're not on the same level. They have different levels that you can categorize them under. Right. And so you have to acknowledge such levels. Yes. It's their respect for getting to that level.
Yes. His Eminence.
Anything you say is correct.
Is it your grace?
Anything you say is correct. An archbishop.
Okay, Cardinal is His Eminence. I think it's your grace.
Moving to the archbishop. Most archbishops are not really close to the people. That's the truth. If you look at it, most archbishops, it feels like they are in a state of segregation, like they don't belong to the people anymore. So they belong to a caucus, which is, the higher priest, they meet when they have meetings and stuff like that. So they don't see the people more often. So for me, I just call him Padre. Not His Eminence, because
we still call him Padre.
I just call him Padre because Portuguese is sweet.
Wow, you guys are a whole vibe. But now let's settle this for good. Let's be serious here. So how do you address an archbishop officially? Right? Yeah. So officially, archbishops are addressed as Your Grace. Now this title signifies the dignity and higher authority of an archbishop within the Catholic hierarchy. Now, why Your Grace? The title Your Grace is a traditional form of respect for higher clergy. It highlights the grace they are believed to embody as leaders in the church. Now, the role of an archbishop often comes with greater responsibilities, such as overseeing an archdiocese, which is usually larger and more significant than a diocese. Now, fun fact, while Your Grace is the official title, you can still refer to an archbishop as Father in informal settings, just like you would with any other clergy. But saints, don't go around saying, His Grace, Your Lordship. You just do overdo, I beg. So there you have it, saints. Next time you meet an archbishop, greet them as Your Grace and watch them light up like the Eucharist candle. All right, that's it for today. Till next time, don't miss me too much. Be bold, be Catholic.
Welcome back, Saints. Thank you very much, Jeff, for that wonderful article of faith. We have with me Mr. Daniels, who has been telling us about real estate and how we can go into it and all of that. So we asked you a question before the break. Why did you choose real estate?
Okay.
Yeah.
Now the thing is, me for one, I chose real estate because I want to give people comfort. We growing up as children, I remember I couldn't play freely in my neighborhood because our parents then were skeptical about the environment we were. So it's from school to the house, and then you're locked inside tomorrow morning. So I chose to do real estate because I want to give children comfort in their father's house. Yeah. Okay. I want to give parents comfort in their own space.
Yeah.
So take, for example, children now, they want to explore, but because of the environment where they are confided to doing little or nothing. But when you are in your father's house, of course, you will do your shoulder like this.
You know that this is my
Of course.
house.
So I chose real estate because I want to give people comfort.
Okay.
I want to give you comfort. So when you're in your space, not when you wake
know
up in the
that you
morning,
can breathe
someone is
freely.
pouring fufu water on the road and you're shouting, blood of Jesus.
Landlord, go and off the firewood.
You know that part of it can be disheartening. But
Yeah, true
that's
that.
it.
True that. Okay, so I think how do realtors, right? How do realtors convince proposed clients or prospect? Okay, that's how you call it. So how do realtors convince people to either invest or to be a realtor?
It depends. It depends on the individual.
Okay.
There's something called stressless marketing.
Okay.
You don't do too much, but God graces what you do, and then it comes out positive. So first of all, as a realtor, and you're listening to me, know God and know God for yourself, because He would order your steps on whom to meet and when to meet. I remember when I started real estate, I had met this person somewhere in town, and the way she spoke, get out of my place, you know these women, and I was like, God.
Come on,
so what I did was, immediately that happened, I started praying.
Yeah.
I vented that anger into praying. I got to my house, I was praying, and that was one way the doors opened for me. So I no longer need to walk on the street and tell you that this is what I'm saying. It's like hawking. No, you get me? So I'm not saying that you that do it, it's bad. But just ensure that in what you do,
what works for you.
Find what works for you. So there are different ways they want to do it. They want to go to the mall, wear T-shirts, stand and talk. Nekeche Daniels doesn't do that.
Okay, so moving on, sir. If someone wants to start or become a realtor, when can they start and how?
Anybody can become a realtor. I think it's anybody who wants to do investment.
Okay. No, it's a thing of I want to be a realtor. I don't want to invest per se. You know, investment is a bit
it's
more
very simple.
easy.
It's very simple. If you want to be a realtor, the thing is start now. Start from where you are.
Start now.
Do not be scared. It doesn't take much. Take courses. I am still taking a course. I have taken 3 courses last year on real estate, and I'm still taking a course now, and I hope to take more courses. And if you cannot take courses, there are people you can meet. Probably dial the number on your screen, my number on your screen. I can take you through on how to become a realtor. But if you can't do that, the simplest thing to do is find a real estate company and tell them, but ensure that while you are doing that, this is your leg. You're going to use it to evangelize the gospel of the Lord.
Okay. So are there any problems as regards real estate? Yeah. And do these problems make it hard to venture into real estate?
Every company has its challenges. Every business has its challenges. But the thing is, your ability to fall, rise, fall and rise, fall, rise keeps you going. I remember there were times when I started, there were times I would just want to hit myself on the ground and start crying.
Did you cry?
Of course I did. No, several times. I had to cry. But in those times, I was able to find strength. Of course, there are challenges, but these challenges will keep you going. You either learn from it or it breaks you. But what I encourage people to do is don't let it break you. Don't get to the point where you give up. There is no giving up. You have to do it. And that's it.
I don't think that is that easy. Don't think
it's not easy. It's not easy. But the thing is, just ensure that when you cry, someone's strength when you cry. Push it. Apart from real estate, anybody who wants to do business, it's the same thing. When you start it, it can look so difficult, but ensure you are at it. My first video my first times I posted videos on my YouTube didn't get any like or view. I remember at some point I would get your phone.
What's your YouTube name, sorry?
Nekeche Daniels on YouTube. I would just get your phone and follow me. I would just go there, press it, and subscribe myself to the YouTube. But now I don't do it that way. It comes on its own. People just see my video and then they are subscribing and then they are chatting and then we are talking and then they are buying properties.
Wow, interesting. So who are the principal actors in real estate, in a real estate transaction?
The principal actors in real estate transaction, it's either the buyer or the seller. So whoever is involved from any real estate company is just a primary awareness, primary person, primary witness to it. Like I said in the point of this decision in the second question, you are the one to make the decision as the buyer, and you are the one to make the decision as the seller. So it involves both the buyer and the seller. And sometimes on some documents, you see where we transfer ownership to you as the rightful owner of this property. That's after you're done with your payment. You understand? You must have finished your payment before you do transfer of ownership. And that's how it is. So the buyer and the seller.
So all those middlemen, they just collect our money. Hey! It's also know whom to give your money to. Hey, times 1,000 quite. Because what? Next time if I tell you, say I get updates, don't doubt me. So if you want to venture into real estate, we would have Mr. Nekeche Daniels' number on the screen, or you can follow him up on YouTube at Nekeche Daniels.
Nekeche Daniels. Everything concerning Nekeche
is everywhere, Nekeche Daniels. So also do well to follow us on our social media platforms at CFF on TV, and please subscribe. Hit it now. Thank you very much. See you next time, and until then, keep being saints in jeans and shirts. Bye. So take that again. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this break. Bye. Okay.